3 years ago this very day, we went to Governor's Isle for to stand against the cannon in true military style. 17 American dollars each month we surely get for to carry a gun and bayonets with a regimental step. We had our choice of going to the army or to jail. Oh, it's up.
Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel, everyone. If your family celebrates St. Patty's Day like mine does, there may be some prepping beforehand. This might include reservations at your favorite pub, getting the decorations figured out, hiding or painting rocks to look like gold for the little ones, whatever that really entails for you. Well, if you know me, I love cosmetology. And, well, E.L.F, they were doing this little bit of a campaign showing off their new line called Mint Melt, and the ads were pretty eye-catching, and I love, mint. Personally, I have Altoids in my bag constantly. And the mint, it wasn't a peppermint, but it was a pastel, spearmint color, so it was a pastel green. So, it worked for being lined up with the upcoming holiday of St. Patty's Day. So I went ahead and I ordered myself a box of their, top-rated products, and then a little treatment for myself for skincare. So that's what's on now. Now that we've had a little look at the box, we can tell that there's a little paper on the top. And no, I'm not just sharing my address and personal details with the whole wide world. So on that little shipping details for that, it was above that where the paper is. It was over that, but actually had a little pull tab so I could just easily rip and remove that. And yeah, it's pretty painless. But the thing with that was, this is going to be one of the few positive things I'm going to say about this unboxing. Because, it gets downhill, and I'll explain why soon. But yeah, both the packaging, the box, that and it's recyclable. So those are two positive notes. So we can say I'm giving it all a fair shot. It's not all going to be negative. Alrighty, let's get back to it. Okay, so I looked up what E.L.F stands for. It stands for eyes, lips, face. So when it says express your E.L.F, it's saying express your eyes, lips, face. Which doesn't make a lot of sense, but maybe because it's an acronym, it's supposed to be eyes, lips, and face. Which is still borderline on a confusing statement. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just me being nitpicky, but I thought that was something that was unnecessary, But, yeah. Alright, so some background on me. It's almost 4 a.m. and I'm recording, so sorry if I sound dead. But also, notice this box and how yellow it is and looks like it's pissed itself. Yeah, that's the sign of a very damaged product, which is why this review isn't going to be a very cheery one today. But otherwise, I was just not very amazed with what I received. And I'll be showing the products more individually, but this is just the initial opening. But yeah, this is the eyeshadow palette, which was a lot smaller than I anticipated. My products aren't that large compared to the box. I don't need this massive box for a few things. This is the E.L.F. Mint Melt Cleansing Cloud. So that's what that is. And I'll go back through and say what everything is in a moment. This is the lip plumper for the Mint Melt. Notice the gigantic air bubble that is trapped in there. That makes it look like 4 people have already used it, even though it has not even been opened once. Right there. Yeah, that is another piece that was a bit upsetting to me, is how massive that was. And this is a product that I am a little unfamiliar with. It's an eyeshadow in stick form. So I haven't had a bunch of experience with that. It's not its professional name. But yeah. Do you notice how much of this cut up paper is left over? It's ridiculous. It's you're going to make a nest in a kindergarten. Why does everyone think that that is what needs to be in a box? It's messy, it's like worse confetti, it's unneeded. Oh, and I'm showing off the little listy list on the front. Like I said, I really like that detail. So, yeah. So I got the Cleansing Cloud eyeshadow palette. I have the Limp Plumper. I have the No Budge eyeshadow Mint Melt, and the product that is very damaged and leaked all over is the Peel Pads with Brightening Alpha Hydroxy Acids Super Brightening, and that is what is made a mess of itself. Anyway, I just like the little item list. You can mark it off and do it like a little checklist, see what's there, if there's an issue. That's why the first one is circled. It is a big issue. So that's what's going on. And here's what they are. Alright, the first product I want to take a closer look at is the, quote, Super Bright Superhero Alpha Hydroxy Acid, which is like a little acne product basically. So let's go ahead and get that popped on open and assess the damage. I want to see just like how bad the damage is, how dirty did they do me, you know? So we're going to take a closer look. Oh my gosh. So the box, it looks like it was cut up by a neckbeard that was using it for their katana practice. Like, why is the side already broken? What is up with this? So we take the package out, the product, and like, let's take a little look. It's leaked out, it's oozed over, like you can't really see it, but there's bits of dirt that's on it that doesn't even look like it's product related. We open it up to find it doesn't look horrible. Like, it looks like it's been contained, which is really strange. It smells lemony. It has a respectable scent, but we can see that it's like secreting out through the product, and it's not being contained at all. I'm going to have to assume that the substance that has grease stained the box was what has the product oddly moist and wet outside of the container. It's a little unsettling. This product is an absolute example of what should never happen. Like, they really screwed the pooch on this. Like, this is horrific. The only, like, I don't know. This is a mess. The only, like, slight silver lining of this, so this is a different day. I've recorded some of my audio right now, and I emailed them after my recording of the video, and they responded to me within a day, and I've just gotten the refund. So they have a good customer service, but the fact is that this mistake shouldn't have happened in the first place. Like, they said sorry, but it shouldn't have happened in the first place. And it's just really disappointing, especially from a major company. Alright, let's go ahead and get the lights back on and set the little recheck disappointment aside, and yeah, go ahead, cast that away. Out of eyesight, out of sight, out of mind. Alright, let's take a look at the Mint Melt eyeshadow palette. So it has this little label on it that states, Peel for a little pick-me-up, Mint Melt eyeshadow, mint to be, which I personally find absolutely adorable and well done by the marketing team. But mint to be should be more of a focal point, in my opinion, not just on the sticker. Like, you get your product, you peel off the sticker, you take it away, like, right before you use it. It's, maybe you read it, maybe you don't, it's out of your mind. It seems like a missed opportunity, and they could have done mint to be more of a focal point, and that's just how I think of it anyway. And the eyeshadow palette was a lot smaller than I initially thought it would have been. It is absolutely mini-sized, and I don't know, I suppose I assumed it would be a bit larger. Let's go ahead and test the colors. Just one little swipe, and let's look at it on my skin. And then this is each of them, pretty much just one swipe each, and see how strong the pigmentation is. So the strongest color seems to be the gray, and the others are just really weak pigmentations in comparison. Like, you would have to use a lot of the product to get a good compact color. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's very weak, very faint, and that's not what you want for your money. So I'm not a really big fan of this eyeshadow palette either. Maybe if you're just doing like a little bit of a sparkle, very soft look, it would be better, but it just doesn't hit as hard as you would have wanted it to be.
The next product is Mint Melt No Budge eyeshadow. Again, on the peel-off stickers, a cute little phrase. This one is No Budge eyeshadow, mint for you. I love these little charming puns, but other than the little phrases on the little stickers is the ingredients. This is also the case with the eyeshadow palette. You may be curious why I'm pointing this out, and that's because if someone has allergies and is allergic to something in the product, it could make them rather ill. I cannot read anything else on the peel-off sticker because it's white small text on pastel green background. It makes it very difficult to see. It's rather upsetting, really. Alright, so what I'm doing now, I'm extending out the product to see the length of it, because yes, size does matter, especially when it's your money on the line, frankly. So what I'm doing is I'm comparing the size of the tube to the product that's coming out of the tube. And it's not quite lining up as it should. So I'm just double checking. It comes to maybe half of the tube. And that's, again, disappointing. It's really disappointing. I know my product is new, so I'm not too worried about expiration date, which I'll get more on later, but let's just compare products. So this is a chapstick I love, just grab it off the nightstand. I use it a lot, and I love it. I have it all the way extended. This is just a peppermint chapstick. There's a little bit left, and you know, it makes sense. It goes all the way back in the tube. When I try and twist the little bottom of it, well, I have to push it back on because it's on a little twist, so it has to readjust. But it can go all of the way back inside of the tube. I'm unable to do that with the Mint Melt No Budge eyeshadow. So you're not even getting your money's worth for the product. That is just upsetting. This is the cloud, but real quick. I have to guess that the expiration date is also on the peel-off stickers. Yes, cosmetology products can expire, and once they are past date, they can run the risk of pink eye and other infections, not including the ingredients or expiration dates. Okay. Not including the ingredients or expiration dates clearly and in a more permanent manner onto the packaging is stupid and dangerous. Alright, let me talk about this silly little cloud cleansing palette now. This is the Mint Melt Cleansing Cloud. What it is for and how to use it is very clearly printed on the back. This time it is with a Kelly shade of green and a black text, which makes it significantly easier to read than the awful sticker designs from before. So the back of it states, cruelty-free and vegan. The Cleansing Cloud is a limited edition mint color, part of the Mint Melt collection, a reusable and soft makeup remove pad that allows you to remove your makeup with only water. Okay, that's a bold claim, but whatever. This makeup remover wipes your face clean from all types of makeup without the need to rub or scrub. The water assists in loosening up your makeup while the technology of fiber strand holds onto the makeup to ensure it does not transfer back to your skin. The Cleansing Cloud reaches deep into your pores to remove all impurities, allowing a clean and fresh face. I don't like the way they use impurities. It sounds religious, like you're a dirty sinner. I really don't like the way they phrase that, but whatever. Step 1. Wet the Cleansing Cloud with warm or cold water. Step 2. Gently wipe onto your skin until all makeup is removed. Step 3. Rehydrate as needed. Step 4. For heavy makeup, hold the Cleansing Cloud on the stubborn part of your face for a few seconds to break down the makeup and wipe. Pro tip. It is also perfect tool for removing face masks and other, quote, hard to take off, end quote, skincare products. Wash instructions. Wash the makeup remover pad thoroughly before first use. Best results, sanitize the cleansing cloud by hand washing it after each use with soap and warm water to remove all residue. Machine wash if needed, use 100 to 200 times before replacing. And then E.L.F. Cosmetics made in China, designed in the US. I believe that statement. That's the most honest part. It's pretty decently soft. The only thing is that it smells like a Dollar Tree product. Which, that's just what it is on it, whatever. It just smells like product. It's okay. A little bit later, just kind of smells funky, like a product. But like I said, decently soft. It's fine. There's nothing horrid or fantastic. I haven't had too many of cleansing clouds, I suppose, as it's labeled on the back, but I'm sure it'll be sufficient enough or whatever. So, yeah, that's my bit on that. The last little piece of beauty enhancer I hold is the Mint Melt Lip Plumping Gloss. My gripe with this is the massive air bubble that was locked in when I received it. It looks like it's been used 8 or 10 times already. So E.L.F. is continuously letting down the consumer, either by skimming the possible amount given in each container, or it's an issue with quality control. I'm not sure which. You flip the coin, honestly. The outside of the gloss has another illegible sticker, other than the little mint melt. This is a lip plumping gloss, but all the ingredients and all that is, we'll take a magnifying glass to see. There's also just so much room on the container when you remove the sticker. They could have put the important details on the container. It's ridiculous that they didn't take that opportunity. The way that they labeled these products for the mint melting collection, for the pieces that I have, it feels like they're doing the bare minimum. This is what the product looks like on my skin. Testing the little product. That's how it is. A positive about the lip plumping is that it actually smells like mint. Like, I open it up immediately. It has a bit of a glossy smell, but it smells minty, kind of like a shamrock shake. None of the other products hold that scent, which is a little silly, but at least for the gloss they got it correct. That is something that's kind of an expectation. You get a gloss with a flavor or something in mind, you want it to have that flavor. I do anyway, personally. The small action of removing the wand from the container once again shows the lack of substance in the gloss container. My first impression of the product was that it smelled like shamrock shake and the delicious marshmallow twist you can get. I personally think in the summertime you can find the marshmallows more, but anyway. So I put it on, and disclaimer, so I don't think ever used a lip plumper. I know I'm saying like, oh, I'm not familiar, I don't know a lot in this video. It's because 3 out of the 5 products I have not had great or very much experience with. I was going out trying some new stuff when I ordered this package, so please don't hold it against me. Anyway, what I was saying, when I tried it, is it burned. I was a bit shocked by how it burned. I described the pain as not unbearable, and it was slightly tingling, and then the continuing sensation continued, and that was my first shock use. Anyway, here's the eyeshadow. Just gonna be jumping around. Here's the final review of the products. The eyeshadow I tried on my hand. I'll show you it. It's the pastel mint green, and it's no budge eyeshadow, right? Well, it blends fairly well. If that's supposed to be good or not, I'm not sure, because it's supposed to be no budge eyeshadow, and that's literally how it's marketed. But it blends fairly well. It gives you the pastel mint color enough. It does well enough. So that's how it looks there. I'm obviously just blending it with my fingers here. You could do a lot better with a brush or beauty blender. I find it a little ironic. It's like, these are mediocre products. That's kind of how E.L.F. is. It's like store brand product versus name brand product. Name brand is continuously, pretty often, significantly better. Anyway, so with the No Budge eyeshadow stick, that could actually go, it pairs well with the other mediocre pieces of the collection. Like with the eyeshadow, the mint green of it, that and the lackluster of the pigmentation in the eyeshadow, that could go well. The eyeshadow could give a little bit of a sparkle, and the stick, eyeshadow no budge stick, could give the actual color if you use enough of it. Here is the acne pad, the brightening one. As we know, it's disappointing. I'm going to go ahead and put some images over the video because we've seen enough video, but here are like some more detailed images of how it actually looks. So I'll go ahead and put this up now. It's awful, isn't it? It's awful. At least they refunded, but that's extremely disappointing and infuriating, I would think. I do think. What do you think? Please comment down below. Yeah. But that's how that went. Long story short, don't buy E.L.F. Basically, they have a few decent products, like maybe their primer mist is okay, I think, and some of their brushes maybe semi-decent. I haven't tried everything, and I don't think I'm going to. This is the first time I've ordered directly from E.L.F., and I do believe it will be the last time I'm ordering directly from E.L.F. Here are all the 5 products I ordered, and these were the highest rated products for the Mint Melt collection, and then a fairly high rated acne treatment. I haven't actually tried the brightening. Maybe when it arrives in good quality it works, but from all the liquid secreting from it and everything else, I'm not too excited for it. The cloud looks, it's fine. The lip plumper, it's probably not, it didn't really plump my lips, I noticed too much. Eyeshadow and the nudger, those are going to be gone if I actually use them fairly quickly because how lackluster they are. They have to make up with the amount that is used with them. And the box, it is something else. Why is there these shredded little pieces of brown paper in it? Does it look cute? I don't think it looks cute. It is awful. It's ugly. It's unnecessary. It did not protect the products in the box, which is why my stuff is damaged. Also, the size of the box is obviously trying to make up for something, probably the lackluster of the products, I think. Anyway, yeah, and I don't know why it's all folded up so interesting. Express your E.L.F. I'd rather not. I think I'd be an ogre in this case. I do not recommend E.L.F. products. Like I said, I haven't tried all of them, but you get what they pay for. E.L.F. is a pretty cheap kind of drugstore brand. They're pretty accessible. Their stuff, it works, but not swimmingly well. And I'm not saying you should go buy like a $30 lipstick or anything that's green because it's St. Patty's Day. Go ahead, get yourself something, just anything green. Even just a cheap, silly 4-leaf clover necklace. Or, if you want, you can go ahead and get a whole bunch of silly necklaces. Whatever, it's St. Patty's Day. Have fun. If your options are green makeup that's so detailed, but you're going out of your way to get E.L.F., dude, you're better off just going to the Dollar Tree and getting some random crap that's green. Here's some scarves. These are green scarves. And it's silly, but, you know, it's just a silly little holiday. Like I said, go paint some rocks gold for your kids, or kids you know. Don't throw the gold, but, you know, toss it in the grass or something. You know, there's a lot of ways you can express green for St. Patty's Day. Here's some socks, you know, whatever. Just have fun with it, you know? It's a good day for that. Alright, I don't have too much more to say other than please remember to like, subscribe if you're not already, and please comment down below. Hit the little bell notification too, please. It would help greatly. But yeah,
These have just been my personal thoughts and feelings on the matter of E.L.F. and my little review and unboxing of it. If you'd like to see more stuff like this from me, please let me know. This is a bit more of a longer video than I've done before. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and all that jazz in the comments down below. I hope everyone has a lovely St. Paddy's Day. And if you learn anything from me, please allow it to be, do not use E.L.F. cosmetics for your St. Paddy's Day makeup. Alright, almost forgot to say, these are the nail polishes I'm wearing currently in the video. It is Black Heart Matte Black and then LA Colors Gel Green nail polish. I did the black and then the green. Alright, have a lovely day. Enjoy your St. Paddy's Day, and bye-bye everyone!